Hey y'all, Dan with the Southern Paddler Channel here. Once again, I'm on Cotaco Creek. Katie, you come on up, you're not gonna bother us. We're on Cotaco Creek and we're doing a little paddle camp, overnighter. A little bit of change of plans on this trip, not where we thought we was gonna be, but that's okay. I'll talk about that later, but I'm here with Chris from Yak Mafia. You remember Chris from the New River trip we did. Mentioned him in my last video because I'm in the spot here that he found, and we're all here now. So it's me and Chris, and there's Katie, who is a river angel for the Alabama Scenic River Trail. And then on the water we have Deontay, Marcus, and just Jason. Yeah, Jason, yeah. And so they're fishing, maybe catching supper, but I've got a Mountain House meal as a backup. You know, no offense to those guys, but they love fishing. We took our time getting up here, and it's a beautiful day. And so we just got through setting up camp. So there's our tents and hammocks. Chris, I think he's kind of been helping Katie get set up over there. You hadn't got your set up yet, have you? So Chris is about to do that now. But anyway, it's a little after 2, I think. And everybody's got their camp set up except for Chris, but he's gonna do that now. I'm about to have me a late lunch. I got me some chicken and dumplings, Mountain House meal. So I hadn't had those before.
That's what I'm having tonight.
Is it?
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
I'll let you know how it is. So anyway.
Well, if it's no good, then I hope they catch a fish.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe they will. So we're just gonna sit here and cool it here at camp while those guys are out fishing, and I'll check back in a little bit. I waited. All right, it's about 4:30 and we're just chillaxing around the fire. Got us a little small fire there. We are keeping it small because of the drought we're under. But yeah, just sitting here. We had, Chris and I had lunch, and then Katie just kind of snacked a little bit. And the other guys, Marcus, Deontay, and Jason are all still out fishing. So we're just chilling here around the campfire, looking at some pictures we took on the paddle up here, and just taking it easy. We got us some firewood and just cooling our jets. So we're just gonna enjoy this peace and quiet here, and we may or may not have fish for supper. Well, we're having supper one way or the other, but we're just not sure if it's gonna be fish or not. But if it is, great. If not, we got a plan B. So we're gonna sit here, and it'll be dark here probably in about an hour, a little over an hour. So we'll see. It's 4:30, yeah. So I said that earlier, but you weren't paying attention to this. Don't you know when the camera's rolling, you gotta...
Yeah, I got
See, that's what happened. You dang YouTuber over there. He's like, well, it ain't my channel. I don't care. Oh, I'm just picking at him. But yeah, we're just going to sit here and wait for the other guys to get back. And it's going to start cooling off here pretty soon, too. I think I feel it already, but it feels good. So anyway, we'll check back in a little bit. getting close to 11 o'clock. We've got camp broke down, and we're just sitting here enjoying the fire this morning. Jason and Deontay and Marcus have all hit the water. Jason's fished all morning, but he came back and loaded up, and now he's gone and headed downstream. Marcus and Deontay hung out with us a good bit, but now they're fishing their way out. So it's just Katie and Chris and myself, and so we've got everything broke down, packed up, and so yeah, we're just going to relax around the fire and excuse the plane noise, but we've had a great morning. It is beautiful out here. We're probably in the 60s by now, you think? It feels really nice out there. There's a little breeze, but it feels what? 65, just near perfect. So yeah, we're just going to take our time, and whenever we get to the ocean, we'll head downstream too. But right now, we're just going to enjoy this camp. Katie, what you think?
100% we'll be back.
Awesome. We've had a good time.
I had a wonderful time. Thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate it.
Well, good. Well, and that thanks goes to Chris, who invited me too. Chris, thank you for the invite.
Oh, absolutely.
It wasn't our original plan.
No,
yeah, so just real quick, earlier I said I'd talk about that. Chris had a fantastic trip planned on the Elk River. We were going to do like 23 or so miles, camp overnight, but that's below Tim's Ford Dam. They is it TVA? Okay, TVA had been releasing, emergency release they called it, I think. Anyway, and it caused the river to be up and faster and higher than what it normally is. The outfitter, Elk River Canoe Rental, which I've been on a couple times, I got a video with him. Ben is a great guy. He told us he didn't feel comfortable putting us on the river with that water up. I think he made the right call, so it changed our plans. And Chris, you just found out late yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, it was about 15 hours before we was planning on launch.
Okay, so 15 hours before launch, we find out our plan's not going to work. So Chris called me and I said, hey, why don't we just go to this great camping spot that you found, because it's plenty of room to hold everybody. So he agreed. So here we are, and so it wasn't our plan, but we've had an outstanding time. And so Chris, you've put together a great trip. Thank you for that. And so I'm going to sign off here. We're going to enjoy this morning and then ease on back to the truck. So we'll see y'all on the next one. Okay, so Chris and Katie are about to hit the water, head back to the boat ramp. They're in the same vehicle, and me and Mike's going to sit here and kind of hang out for a little while, since they're got to head out, because Katie's got a 3-hour drive. So she went all in for this trip, the long drive and everything. But she's had a great time. Katie, yeah, what do you think?
I'm so excited. Can't wait to come back. Thank you.
That's awesome. Yeah, and again, yes. Thank you to Chris for putting together this fantastic trip, even though it was Plan B, but it worked out as good as it could have. This has been such an incredible trip. We've had a wonderful time, but they're going to get on the water and head back. So, Chris, brother.
Yes.
And let me tell you, even though we didn't get to do Plan A, the Plan A was planned out to a T. This guy had put together a fantastic trip, made sure everybody knew what they needed to know, had done all the research, knew exactly the times and the locations. He did a great job with it. It didn't work out, but it was beyond our control. But this has turned out just as good.
Even better.
Better, yeah.
Because I got to meet Mike.
That's right.
And then on top of what I said earlier, I don't even know if it's on video or not, but there was 4 people that have never combined the kayaking and the camping together, and like I said, when you put those two together, it just makes the world of a difference. And,
it does. And
so I got to see 4 faces yesterday, or this morning, I guess, or just throughout the entirety of the trip. Just wow, this is awesome. This is great, and obviously they were so excited. They was up and packed and on the water fishing and camp. Everybody got to do kind of a little bit of their own thing. So. Yep. Worked out great.
Yeah, it did. So, all right, me and Mike's going to hang out a little bit. Chris and Katie's going to hit the road. Again, thank you, Chris.
Absolutely.
Y'all be safe, and we'll see y'all on the next one.